Good morning. Was the resistance to Trump's first term successful? Let's see here. It stopped the Affordable Care Act from being repealed. So yeah, I would say that the resistance to Trump's first term was successful. Is that enough this time? No. Because the progressive resistance to Trump and the left, it only went through Trump's first term. It didn't continue really into Biden's administration. And so once Trump was out of office and Biden was in there, the left kind of just went back to business as usual. Whereas the right has been more militant about it because they're not just resisting one presidential term. The right has really declared war on the LGBTQ community and immigrants and immigration, and they've declared war on progressive values. And whereas the left, that we just resist one Republican administration, we don't build a lasting infrastructure. And that's really what we need. Is we need a long-term opposition to the right, because they've declared war on our way of life. They've declared war on accepting gay and lesbian marriage. They've declared war on immigration. They've declared war on affordable health care. So what we need on the left is we need institutions, we need groups and organizations that are going to endure more than one presidential term. And I think we have to be more militant about that. So what I mean by that is we have to have people who volunteer, organize, and show up and plan for 1 year down the road, 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road. We need to have people that look ahead. And one thing I found when I was going to the resistance meetings in my hometown during Trump's first term was you had people that would show up and then they would just stop going. And there's always people that are going to be lazy, and those people I find typically come out to the events when it matters. They'll show up maybe for the election or the first meeting, and then maybe a meeting or two near the end, but they're not there in the middle. And yeah, that's great. That's fine and dandy. But when we're building groups and organizations to resist Trump, we can't count on people being lazy or the people that sit out. And it's people being lazy and sitting out that kind of gave us Trump 2.0, because nobody showed up for the election last time. Because if Harris had gotten the same number of votes Biden did, then we wouldn't be in this situation again. So what's got to happen on the left is we need to be more militant. And this means the character of the people on the left has to change and adapt a little bit. We have to have more of a backbone, maybe I should say. And yeah, the right is used the court systems to challenge progressive legislation, like forgiving student loans. That one really pisses me off. And because Biden was all set to forgive the student loans, and what the Republicans do, they sue to stop them. So if the Republicans go to sue, we should be suing to stop the Republicans, and be every bit as ruthless against them as they are against us. And the Republicans blame immigrants for all our problems. Well, I got news. The Republicans are the problem. The MAGA is the problem. So, and that's something we kind of lack on the left, is we don't really scapegoat people. And MAGA, they're the scapegoats. Well, they're not the scapegoat. They actually caused a lot of the problems. They're trying to take away the Affordable Care Act. They're trying to give money to the billionaires and give the billionaires their tax cuts at the expense of everybody else. And yeah, it's we've got to lay the problems at MAGA's feet, because they're not serving the people, they're serving the oligarchs and the billionaires. And we've got to be outright militant about that. Because if we're just spinning in policy circles and being polite about things like the Democrats have been, then it's going to be hard for a resistance and opposition to get anywhere. We've got to have an alternative for governing. And it's a little rainy out there today, and hit that subscribe button, and hope everybody has a good day.